Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing Nuke.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. These are the 5 reasons why Saul Canelo Alvarez beats Triple G. Now, ahead of the big fight on September 15th, we need to look into Canelo Alvarez and see why he's the guy to beat Gennady Golovkin. Now, a lot of people say the first fight was a little crazy. They say Saul Canelo Alvarez lost. Some of his defenders say he won. In my honest perspective and honest opinion, I think he lost that fight. I think he lost very clearly. But there's some very good takeaways from that fight that Canelo Alvarez has. And here are the 5 reasons why I believe that he can win the second fight. Reason number 1, youth. Now, we all know that Canelo Alvarez is much younger than Triple G. Now, Saul Canelo Alvarez is 28 years old, and Triple G is 36 years old. So that being the case, youth is going to play a huge factor into this fight. You have to understand, for a boxer, 35 is old. Anything really beyond 34 years old is very old, unless you're a heavyweight. Heavyweights, it's factored a little bit different. But anybody under heavyweight, all those miles and fights, especially as many as Triple G has had, I just don't see him not aging some in this fight, and a youth being a huge factor. If you look back at the first fight, youth was a factor. If you look at it, Canelo Alvarez came out so strong and sharp, and Gennady Golovkin struggled to keep up with it. It wasn't just the boxing. It was the energy Canelo brought to the fight that you saw initially in the first fight. And so I think that's a big deal. The second reason why Canelo Alvarez beats Triple G is speed. Now, we saw this on full display in the first fight. Canelo Alvarez is extremely quicker than Triple G. I think most fighters are. But not only that, Canelo bursts of speed, especially off his back foot, and also moving around the ring, using lateral movement, and throwing combination punches is clearly faster than anything Golovkin has. His head speed is very quick when he's performing defensively. Canelo Alvarez is very gifted with speed, and I think that speed is going to be a huge factor in the fight as well. You got to look at Canelo like this. When you look at his resume and you see there's times where he didn't have the speed, you'll say, oh, Canelo's flat-footed, he's slow. That's a lot of the criticisms he's gotten. But you have to understand, he was a bigger man in those weight classes. So when he fought at 154 pounds and he fought a guy like Landy Lara, basically when he fought that guy, he was the slower man because he was the bigger man. But now moving up to 160 pounds, he's a smaller guy. He's not the biggest guy in the division. He still has a good size and bulk on him, but that means the attributes that held him back in one division helped him move forward in another. And so I think that that's going to be a huge deal for Canelo Alvarez. It's going to be his speed. The third reason I'll say is boxing and ring IQ. Now, boxing and ring IQ counts as basically being the best counterpuncher that's pretty much in the game right now. I don't know a better counterpuncher than Saul Canelo Alvarez. He put that completely on display against Triple G in the first fight. He hit Triple G with a lot of big shots. Didn't seem to hurt him most of the fight, but at the same time, if anyone takes enough abuse, especially a guy getting a year older, we don't know if he can stand up to those same punches. And constantly countering Triple G will wear you out. Look at Vasily Lomachenko. When he constantly counters guys, it wears them out and makes them quit. That is the formula for Canelo Alvarez in this fight. Counter punch the fuck out of Triple G. The next reason is going to be experience. Now, if you look at experience like this, Canelo Alvarez has experience with a multitude of different styles. He's fought a guy like Floyd Mayweather. He's fought Landy Lara. He's fought the James Kirklands of the world. He's fought Miguel Cotto. He's fought pretty much any and every style you can ever seen. So any style that Gennady Golovkin comes in with, even as he may try to adjust. You know, people say Golovkin can adjust. I think anyone can adjust. I don't think everyone can adjust at a high or elite level, but I think people can make smaller changes, minor adjustments. And I think that that's one thing that Canelo Alvarez can do, and that's use his experience as a draw, so he can understand that he's seen all of this before. There's nothing Golovkin's going to do in this ring that he hasn't seen or that he hasn't experienced. And let's be honest, there's nothing Golovkin can do that can mimic anything like Floyd Mayweather at that point, or Landy Lana. So at that point, if I'm Canelo Alvarez, I'm not fucking worried. Not at all. And the last reason is confidence. And let me tell you why confidence is on this list. Confidence is on this list is because Canelo Alvarez saw that he went 12 rounds with the biggest, baddest motherfucker on the planet. Well, that's what they called him. Whether you believe that to be true or not, that's what they called him in the anticipation and build up. And Canelo Alvarez held his own, and not only held his fucking own, he outboxed the shit out of Gennady Golovkin, hit him with some huge shots, and embarrassed him at times. When the fight first started, he completely dominated Gennady Golovkin. So let's not forget that Canelo Alvarez is a special fighter. He's an elite fighter. Say what you want about clenbuterol. Canelo Alvarez has never tested positive for any banned substance prior to this. And so at this point, we've seen the best of Canelo outside of this particular scandal. I think Canelo is a special fighter. He's elite. And these are the 5 reasons why he beats Triple G. Please tune in to the 5 reasons why Triple G, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Once again, please share, like, and subscribe.